from their small grow to actually being a viable product in stores.
Getting it into that package is probably one of the most difficult things in business commerce that I've ever come across.
You're speaking truth right now. And only because we've had to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then once we saw what Clubhouse was doing, and we're like, that's exactly what the industry needs. We love the opportunity to be able to give smaller growers a platform and a space where they can show off their product, sell their product, and make it a business. Clubhouse is the liaison between them and essentially not just us, but retailers in general.
Yeah, in a market like California where it's so expensive to operate, and you're from the legacy market, I'm from the legacy market, very few of us make it to the other side. And it's so important because these are the people that this industry, it was built on their backs. To include them in this is essential. I get goosebumps because it's so important. So congratulations on your partnership with Clubhouse. I think that's absolutely incredible. And it definitely stands up as a good partnership with the new culture because that's what it's about.
Oh, thank you very much.
Shit, man, cut this here short.
And it should connect everyone from the old legacy to the new innovation.
Tell me about the culture. What's your mantra?
Our mantra is the unranked. Like our partnership with Clubhouse is we see what they're doing with cultivate. This becomes careers. And within our company, we've seen the receptionists get promoted several times, and now they're running stores, and now they're working at our corporate office, things like that. A lot of people want to work with this. This thing I love over here is cannabis, but I need to make a living off it too. Like, how do we combine those?
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we do here. And so, the mantra that was.
I love the technology.
Yes.
Shop. It's incredible.
The issue that we had before is, hey, we want to use like this technology, we want to push this forward, but not everything plays nice together because now you're like trying to incorporate two different technologies.
Technology company that sells cannabis.
Yeah, exactly. And so fortunately, there we stumbled upon trees.
Yeah.
And then trees helped us. They play nice with all the different technologies that we use, including weed maps, including Peak Beyond.
Yeah.
Worrying about, hey, like, does this work with that, or why is this going out now? We don't even have to think about it. I could just pull up, ask trees, and I could look at the analytics, which what I need to do. It's been very, very helpful.
I know we have John here from Trees. We're going to be speaking with him, and thank you so much for having us. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for coming. Let's go.
So John Yang, thank you for joining us today. This industry is really growing up, and I mean, it wasn't long ago that I remember a time when we had magnets next to our hard drives with like the patient's information because you were worried about a raid or being on a list. What was the need that you saw to develop this robust platform?
So Trees is a software platform. It is really, a set of tools that help our retail dispensaries grow. There's a lot of complexities in that. Really, the main aspect of it is anchored around consent. And then it is further enhanced by some of the solutions, robust data analytics, information ecosystem, where our partners, other software vendors, plug in seamlessly and further support our retailers' growth. Mainly the integrated measure, which is many states' visibility system. And as there's more commerce channels being developed in the space, meaning culture cannabis is integrated with live commerce, we're going to put some better platform delivery. Because the retail wants to differentiate themselves from the competitors. There's new labs, specifically, local cannabis is integrated with all those. Those are really flow and seamless into the point of sale. And we have a lot of responsibilities making sure our retailers are conducting business, they're making good business with compliance in mind, and you don't trip any of the pitfalls out there. And that's a big responsibility, and that's just like the top of all this. And the typical retailer, they're looking at 200-300 different products. That's a lot of SKUs. A lot of SKUs. So here, I'm looking at a Peak Beyond interface, and now we're looking at 200 products at once. Might be looking at 20, 30 within the flower category. Makes it digestible. And then now I also have an interface with Peak Beyond that lets me learn more about the product. Right? It gives me as a consumer a good comfort level in my shopping experience. And while we don't power the Peak Beyond device, natural folks know everything possible, and they make it up compared to some other cultures. So really calling yourselves consultants and leaders with being now responsible for tackling the thin core often themselves.
Yeah, I think it's important to do one thing and do it really well. I find software companies or any company with massive growth, if they try to take on too much at once, they're going to fall short in one thing or another. But if you laser focus on what you're good at and you just harness the things that you know you can execute, and it seems like that's what you guys have done really well.
Yeah, thank you completely. Every single time we tend to solve something, it's a technology and it's well, then we come back and ask, can you solve something for us? You know, we have a lot of cascades. Cascading is really important, right? It's airplane, right? When it's lazy, and a nice store like this is really not great for the aesthetics and feel of what Canvas is about. Retailers that have an integrated solution called actually have seen average order value increase by 25%. And once you remove the ATM machine, it's a lot easier for customers to just pay more.
Yeah.
If I don't pass $2,
Motherfucker.
Right. Think about that.
That's why, you know, what type of products should you carry? What's the optimum amount of products that should be carrying? What's the optimal amount of weight? We said, well, we can answer that bit by bit, or we can develop a platform that helps you gather those intel and those answers yourself. And that's why we invested heavily on the Ask Trees product. Our data is near real time. We don't have to wait a week or a month to understand that marketable intel. Last year's 420, actually, a lot of the sale happened leading up to 420. Whereas, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, 420 used to be the holy day, and most sales happened, record breaking sales happened
Okay,
that day.
got Black Dynamite. Okay, all right.
Don't want to stand in line for 2 hours, so they're
picking a day against your region, against your competitors, where people are not going to go to it's your advantage that you can work towards.
Oh, that's actually very good advice. Congratulations on everything that you've accomplished so far and making Trees a huge success. You have huge growth in the last 5 years, and I can't wait to see what the next 5 years brings you guys.
And that put it better. Thank you, Anna.
We gotta blaze up for this.
So this is where we do our pheno hunts. We are Clubhouse, so we want everybody to have an equal chance getting their genetics out there.
So you don't have to
Hold on, this ain't franchise.
market share to get into this facility. Okay.
We do work a lot with the big time breeders, but we do work with in-house breeders, friends, anybody pretty much who can breed, so we can get their names out there, better strains to the market.
Well, let's walk through what you guys have going on here. You have a lot of different lighting technologies.
The T5 bulbs, they actually produce a lot more heat than an LED would, and the LED has direct light, so it really does help the plants grow differently. Like internodal stretch, all that is better when it comes to an LED.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And they throw their heat off the backside of the chip, so it's not displaced
There
off
we
the
go.
canopy. Cool. What are some of like your favorite genetics that you have going on here?
One that stuck out to me was from Compound Genetics. It was the Red Bulls. It's the grape gasoline crossed with the white runners. And it was just an amazing pheno hunt that we did. I really enjoyed it.
Do you have any of that here?
We have some of the genetics held right here, but nothing in the flower runs right now. So you missed us just by a little bit. Personally, I love OG.
What y'all wearing over there? You ain't got your black uni on, do you?
The Red Bulls actually had a really good flavor, smelled like a Red Bull.
What you got on, red?
It was very exciting to see that it came out like that, you know, with the new smell.
Okay, we good, we good.
Not just another dessert.
Right.
No, it's cool, it's cool. You good with what you got on? That way it ain't gonna, sometime the shit fuck up. All right, let's spark it up, coach.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Arizona Cardinals. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. This will be caught by Brown. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Murray. And
Oh, just had that.
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Shotgun now from Murray. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It wasn't that goddamn nice.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball.
God damn, that fat motherfucker was fast. All right.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You look at this Arizona defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Prescott from the gun.
Oh, good shit. Good shit. Good pressure. Good pressure.
This defense, they came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence.
Nah, we gonna let all that change, man. Fuck that shit.
Forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Now Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete.
Good shit. Good shit.
Michael Gallup, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Balled it to 26, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk,
that's why.
Can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
On 1st and 10 is counter. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Cardinals are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
2nd and 5. Murray now. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Up the middle, Jones.
Good shit. Good
and
shit.
he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Cardinals have got it.
Fuck out of here.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat. Brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they're trying to preach.
And now look at this. Game, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man. And
they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Throwing on first down is Murray. Got him in. It's Brown. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
Here's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh! Okay.
This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, one more time.
The defense here, they did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going going for it. Hits Murray.
That's on me.
He hits Murray. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now first and goal.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A give to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
All right, baby.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We'll remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught. He's got the first down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Vaughn. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
Oh, fuck that up.
Yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go,
now
Dak.
First and 10 at the 11.
Bring him on up there.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Prescott to throw it. And down he goes.
Good
Pressure
shit,
gets him
good
back
shit.
into 14. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
I'll take my kid. It's all good.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
Motherfucker.
This a 31-yard attempt.
Sight.
And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Nah, we good. We good.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Third and 4.
Up, here they come.
Throwing, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And An inside give to Jones. To the 43, second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd and 7. Here's a give to Jones running left. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give running right is home.
Good
lose
shit.
yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Prescott now.
Oh, motherfucker.
Incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Brian Anger now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And it's taken in at the 9. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Murray. Quick slant, caught by Moore. Murray to Moore for the Cardinal first.
Most collegiate injury woes pop back up in his 2nd NFL season, holding him to 8 games. Yet he still nearly matched totals from his entire rookie season. This is the year he expects to prove that he can be the electric playmaker that the Cardinals drafted.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Mack here up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Murray now to throw. Dancing to his left. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
10 more there and another first down. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
All right, fellas. Somebody got to step up right now.
First down, Murray.
He's
getting down on the crossing route once more. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll run here with Mack. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
On second down, here's Murray. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's Zaven Collins into the back
and in long yardage.
Left side to Lamb. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
Couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
No.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time. Prescott on fours. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. All that blown up by DeMarvion Overshown. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open
Still got his hands on that
marker
shit.
to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Murray.
What the fuck?
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
How do you think things have changed from like the Prop 215 days to now having to bag and track and tag every single play with separate plays?
I think it's in like
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw, it's Murray. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Vaughn on 1st and 10. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. On second down, it's Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now.
Let's go, fellas. God damn it.
Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Dak.
Ooh, I ain't see them motherfuckers, man. Get out of here. Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Here's 4th down.
You still got it, though.
Prescott.
Got him.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Oh, man. They are living on the razor's edge. If this is incomplete, this game's over. Instead, it's a huge pickup. And I think the win percentage calculator
Good
is
shit,
going to
fellas.
look
Good shit.
overtime here because this game has really had some swings.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. The give is to Jones.
Ah, good shit. All right, way to call the timeout, boy.
I'm not sure it's enough time to continue to do that.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up.
We can't bust
The
through that
medical staff
line.
is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Prescott.
Yeah, pass interference, baby.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Here we go, 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Jones. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down short of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here comes 2nd down. Murray to throw. He's got counter. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Back to throw. Murray gets this to Moore, and they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock a more pressing factor. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. To throw is Murray.
Good game, Taz. Good game.
Their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
Good game, fellas. Good game. Almost blew it.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads.
With me and your nursery here, I think you guys are doing an incredible job, and I look forward to your continued success.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So where are we at right now? What is this place to you guys?
This place is called the Smoking Gun. It's here in downtown San Diego. It's owned by a friend of mine that I went to high school with. He's one of the other owners is in as well. Places around San Diego.
How do you guys feel about, I guess, the state of the industry right now and where you guys are headed with your
We
expansion?
needed that.
Yeah, I feel
Close.
good about it. I'm happy to be where we are. Now, up in Oceanside, Sonny's kind of built the team around him, and they're really close. I mean, those guys up there start their days doing yoga stretches together. So it's good. Sonny's really smart. You know, Brandon's really good at his job. He came along at a time where we really needed somebody
shit,
in that
fellas.
position. In the cannabis space, it's a lot of trial and error.
Motherfuckers
In the
from
beginning.
Call of
There's
Duty.
no real good way to learn how to grow.